Hey, my name is Hazel. I've been homeless the last 5 years. So my mother passed when I was 13. I haven't dealt with that very good. I've grew up around drugs my whole life. So I've ended up on drugs myself. But now I'm on a methadone clinic and I'm still homeless at this stage. I've emphysema and COPD. I've slept in parks. I've slept behind bus stops. I've slept in a broken down cottage, infested with rats. I've almost died until the ambulance came, and actually I made it by then. So, but now at the minute I'm trying my best and everything in my willpower to get some help, but it's not really happening.
How long are you on the streets though?
I'm on the streets about 5 years now.
Can I ask you, in that 5 years, have you tried to get housing or to get onto the...
I have. I'm actually on the corporation list and everything. Last time I checked, I'm on 90 something on the housing list. Think it's more I like because you've no children, unless.
How old are you, love?
I am 28 years of age.
Can I ask you, how did you initially become homeless?
Well, the family home got boarded up, so since then that's how I've been homeless. So.
What about your addiction? Did that start from the homelessness, or were you home?
No. I've been introduced by a person, as I was easy led, but I was stupid enough to take it. But I did. But I'm here still today on it, wishing I've never have touched it. Yeah.
So, how long would you be on heroin?
About four years, I'd say.
4 years. Did you get onto the methadone in the end? Did you go?
I did, yeah. I'm on the methadone now about 2 years.
How did you find that?
It helps, but as well you have to have the willpower as well to stay away from the drugs and to be not around the environment of it.
Of course, yeah. So, in your situation now, where are you sleeping right now? Are you in a hostel? Are you in a tent? Or are you...
I am actually in a hostel now at the minute. I finally got in a hostel. Like, Christmas gone, like, I was left on the streets for Christmas gone. Like, they told me they had no beds available.
Do you have any children?
I have no children at the minute.
Do you have any family?
I've my sister that I'm actually very close to. She's in the same situation as me.
Oh dear.
But I have other sisters and I've one brother and my dad. But we don't talk as much as we used to. So.
How do you see the future for yourself?
Well, hopefully I get myself better. I'm looking into doing voluntary work in a charity shop at the minute.
Oh, just to be doing something, is it?
Yeah, just to keep my mind occupied.
What do you find the most difficult thing about being homeless?
Is people, like, if you're trying to ask for help, people look at you a different way. And, like, there isn't some nice people out there that will help if you are stuck, and there's some people that won't, that you just look at you and walk away, you know?
Yeah, what would you love for yourself in life?
I love myself to be clean, like have a good job, have my own home, to be driving a car.
All just a normal basic
All just a normal life, like, yeah.
You're 28?
28, yeah. I do look at other girls and I be like, oh my God, like that could be me, like, you know.
Do you worry on the street?
Oh yeah.
Getting robbed
or raped, or like I had happened to me before. Like I've nearly got raped before, only for where I got the energy from. I ended up getting to push the person away.
Yeah, you were lucky.
And it was a Romanian person.
Well, whoever he was just a nasty, evil person.
Yeah. Yeah.
Do you have any connection with your family still?
I do, but it's really like hello, goodbye, and that's all really.
They must be really worried for you, isn't it?
If they were really worried, I wouldn't be here, you know.
Yeah.
And they have homes.
Addiction is so horrific for some
They
people.
have addictions as well.
I understand. So
You know?
how are the services here in Ireland?
Not that great. Like, it asks to get into like a treatment centre, you'd be like waiting to be on it's a long waiting list and that, you know.
Have you ever considered a detox, a methadone detox?
Well, not at the minute because I'm on it about 2 years, so but
You've too much.
I've too much on my mind, yeah.
And how do you keep yourself looking fresh and well? Because your clothes are clean and you look pretty neat. You're like any young girl that could
I
be in
try my
town.
best. I get them off the soup runs and that, but I try my best.
Liberty Superwood, you know these guys?
Yeah, yes.
They're great people.
Yeah.
They are all just normal people like yourself and myself who just
Yeah.
giving back, and they do all that on their own back. They're really amazing.
Yeah.
And the government's trying to stop them because they're trying to regulate all that sort of thing. It's
Yeah.
unbelievable, isn't it?
Yeah.
Are you afraid for the future?
I am afraid for the future, but it has to be me myself that has to do it. But with support is another good thing as well to have.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Tell me a little story from the streets, just a little
Like
something, just a little story, just one little thing in your own words.
Like the first time I've ever stood on the street was I was walking along a hill and I didn't know what to do, like where to go, but I found 2 baseballs off a bed and I put them together like that, and then I found a headboard and I put that in the middle of it, and then that's where I slept there. That was my first time ever on the streets, and it was lashing rain. Because I had nowhere else to go, so. But
did you not have a fella around that might look after you?
no, well I was in a relationship 6.5 years. Didn't smoke, didn't drink anything like that, but it just didn't work out. So
That was before you were homeless.
yeah. But I'm not really interested in any relationships until I get myself better or anything.
Of course. And is there any kind of job, is there anything in life that you might like to do if you get yourself straightened out?
Yeah, I would like to work for helping elderly people. Yeah.
Elderly people?
Yeah. That's the most thing I'd like to do, yeah.
You have a very big heart for a girl thinking of other people when you're in this predicament yourself.
Yeah. I know.
What's your biggest struggle on a day-to-day basis?
Struggle. It's just I try my best with people, like I keep everything in, like I hold an awful lot of things in, and it's always good to try and talk to someone to let it out, like, because when you're holding an awful lot of things in.
And do you have anyone to talk to?
I do. My sister, as I was saying, she's in the same predicament as me.
Has the services hooked you up with any kind of counselling?
No.
That's something you could do though, isn't it?
Yeah,
Really? Talk to someone other than your sister.
Yeah, someone professional.
She's too familiar. You need to speak to someone that has no
exactly. That's right.
judgment and no preconception. To give you the truth.
Truth, exactly. Yeah.
Do you have a little hope? Talk to me about any hope you have. I'm sure you're not completely hopeless. So.
Well, I have. I did get myself clean before, but I ended up relapsing again. But I have it now. I know I will get there. I will get there in life. I know that.
Yes.
You know.
I know you will. I know you because you seem to have a very positive attitude.
Yeah.
About things. But 5 years on the street is a long time.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
And I've emphysema and COPD. So my mother passed over it. So.
Your brother?
Yeah, my mother when she was 40 years of age. Yeah. So.
Don't give up hope.
Definitely not.
Hazel,
I'll get there in life sometime. I will.
You will, chicken, but you've got to make.
It's myself that has to make it happen as well.
Well, I promise you this: when you make an honest effort, life meets you halfway.
Exactly.
It really does. It doesn't get.
I have to make the effort too.
You do, and you're a good girl. There's just that sense of I don't sense any malice or any badness of you. I just see a girl that just needs a dig out and a help.
Exactly. That's exactly. Not a bad person at all.
No, I'd love to see a little job. Would you do a job if you got a job?
I definitely would. I definitely, of course I would.
Have you any skills at all?
I have, yeah.
Tell us about them.
I've worked in Tesco's. I've been working in a pharmacy. I've been working in Kay's Kitchen.
Yeah.
In charity shops. So there's a few things I have.
Yeah.
I left 2 weeks before my leaving cert. I did my debs, everything. You know. So I have good skills, everything.
Yeah.
You know.
You do, and I'm sure you can be well presented and you could be an asset to anybody. You have a nice nature. But you know, as long as you're addicted, you'll be kept in that dark box.
Exactly.
You know
It's like a little devil on your shoulder.
It sure is.
Yeah.
But remember, there's a little angel on the other shoulder.
On the other side. Oh, yeah.
Telling you what to do.
Yeah. Of course.
It's about who you listen to.
Exactly.
We all have that duality, that two sides of us.
That's right.
And I tell you this as an old man who's been doing this bullshit for 35, 40 years. Drugs got me nowhere.
Yeah, it doesn't get you
Destroyed so
anywhere.
much.
Yeah, it destroys your life. It
But if
does.
you can come out of that, you'll have a great story and testimony to tell other young people.
Definitely, yeah, definitely. And it can be done, because I've seen it done before, and it can happen.
Did you have a happy childhood?
I did have a happy childhood, but my mother and father was on drugs. But I still had a good childhood. Still made sure I was looked after and fed and all. But I still grew up around the drugs. But I had a good childhood and that, yeah.
What's your happiest childhood memory?
Just being with my mum and that, so I miss that, you know. Miss my ma, so, you know.
And any relationship with your dad?
Yeah. I say hello and that's when I talk to him, but not as much as you say.
Is your dad still on the...
Yeah,
He's still addicted?
yeah.
God bless him, So
Yeah.
that's difficult, isn't it?
It's hard. Yeah.
For all of you, Hazel.
Yeah, of course, yeah. I'm the youngest out of my family. Like, there's 5 girls and 1 boy.
Are they all on drugs?
Well, there's one sister that's not one of my other sisters got clean and she got her children back. So there, as I'm saying, it can be done again. You know?
You don't have any kids?
No, I've no children.
That's a blessing.
That's a blessing, yeah, because the situation I'm in.
Get yourself right, chicken, isn't it?
Yeah. Hi, I'm Hazel Walsh and that was my story. Thank you people for listening, and I would really, really love to help if people is willing to help me. Thank you very much.